Using computer models, we have analyzed several dozen nuclear war scenarios and have investigated their effects on the global atmosphere and climate. Our baseline case was a 5,000 megaton war in which less than half the existing world arsenals would be exploded. A combination of military, urban, and industrial targets, mostly in the northern hemisphere. Air bursts over cities ignite flammable materials over vast areas. Ground bursts generate enormous clouds of fine dust. Explosions over cities, forests, and petrochemical facilities would produce huge plumes of black, sooty smoke. Burning plastics and other synthetics would produce a wide variety of toxic gases. The fires would burn for weeks. The largest fireballs would reach into the stratosphere, burning nitrogen and destroying the ozone layer that shields our planet's surface from dangerous solar ultraviolet light. Thousands of smoke plumes, carried downwind and merging with one another, would blanket northern mid-latitudes in a few days. By blocking the sun's light, they would alter the atmosphere's heat balance and disturb the climate on a global scale. On the ground, the obscuration of the sun would, in a matter of days, cause inland temperatures to drop well below freezing, killing vast numbers of plants and animals. The amount of sunlight reaching the ground would be very low, perhaps too dark for plant photosynthesis. For months, there would be a dark, cold, and deadly nuclear winter, no matter in what season the war might occur. Beneath the clouds, virtually all domesticated and wild sources of food would be destroyed. Most of the human survivors would starve to death. Even a small nuclear war, involving a mere 1% of the world arsenals, could create enough smoke to cause such catastrophic global temperature changes. The shroud of fine particles in the northern hemisphere, still fed by fires on the ground, would block the sunlight and be heated by it. This causes smoke and dust to be driven by the temperature difference across the equator, bringing the cold and the dark to the southern hemisphere. After a few months, most of the particles would settle out of the atmosphere, revealing a defoliated surface still frozen in patches, even in the tropics. The conditions may be so severe and the ecological links so badly shattered that human survival anywhere on the planet would be jeopardized.